develop narcissism. So
This
it's
is for
not
you,
a
ELAINE.
guaranteed path.
Pay attention to this part.
Then there is the issue of temperament. Simply put, temperament is, I don't know, for lack of a better way to say it, sort of the biological part of personality. Temperament is actually believed to be inherited and can explain why even from the very beginning of our lives, or an infant's life or a person's life, some infants are more difficult to soothe and some soothe so easily and into childhood, while some children may simply just be more difficult, more behaviorally agitated, more attention seeking. Temperament can be easier or more difficult. In some cases, temperament can really make things really difficult, because a child with a difficult temperament, quite frankly, definitely is going to have a more difficult go of it. When they're babies, their mothers or fathers may be more frustrated by them. As they grow up, teachers may not like them as much. Adults may find them more difficult as children. And what does that mean? That means that child can have a relatively invalidating experience with the world on the basis of their difficult temperament. Let's face it, on the other side, kids who have easy, resilient temperaments, those kids definitely have an easier go of it. They may be the more favored child because the parent often feels like a more confident parent with them. And they just may have an easier experience of the world because they kind of go with the flow more easily. Temperament may be in part a reason why children are differentially impacted by the experiences of their childhood. And it is very likely that it's the case that a subset of adult narcissists very likely had difficult or sensitive temperaments as children. And then you could see that if they also on top of that had adverse childhood experiences or any other difficult childhood experiences, or even things like disengaged parents, and these difficult kids are more likely to have disengaged parents because the kid was more difficult. So the parent may pull away a little bit or just be more frustrated.
Hi, Elaine. Do you remember when I was getting ready to have my third child, Ross? I had asked you, I was like, all right, Elaine, you've had 3 boys. Is there any advice you can give me? You remember the advice that you gave me, the parenting advice, Elaine? Let's tell everybody else. Yeah, hurry up and go back to work so you don't have to deal with them. Who gives their baby up at 1 day old to go back to work? Y'all didn't need 2 incomes. Look at me and Andrew. We made it work off a teacher's salary. Like, for real. Like, your children's problems, Woody's killed himself. Andrew, it's Andrew, are a reflection of neglect and abuse from you and Richard. Let me say that again. Woody, the pinnacle, like you look up good fucking man in the dictionary. There's a picture of Woody. I mean, seriously, he was a good man, and he killed himself out of shame, or who knows what happened. And then Andrew, and y'all are condoning it, and you're funding it. And my children are going to turn into little fucking Dick Woodwards, and I'm really mad about that. So, why don't you just own up to your, actual behavior and, the fact that you are neurotic, which I understand why. That's how I kind of am now. I understand Woodward men. Dude, divorce Dick. Get a protective order. Get him out of the house, dude. Get your house. Let's go. Look, me and you will raise my kids. Dick and Andrew can go get some rehabilitation. We'll open up a rehabilitation center named after Thorson and Dick for narcissistic men. And it'll be run by fat women that just want to hug all day. And they have to be nice, or to get more hugs. I don't know. But look, me and you will jump on a 50-foot catamaran, go sail down to the islands, get island beads, island beads in our hair, find you a man that will be nice to you and compliment you and flirt with you and appreciate you. Wouldn't you want to do that instead of Dick. You know, the first thing that Andrew told me about you guys was that his father would just tap his coffee cup on the table to as a sign for you to fill his coffee. Look, that you deserve better, Elaine. You got a pretty body, you're beautiful, cute little dresses. Let's just like go recover from trauma. And Andrew needs to do a year in jail. I'm sorry, everybody. Andrew needs to do that in a productive manner, though, not just sitting in Riverside locked down. Just go to Riverside. He can write grants for funding and make YouTube videos in a padded room. I don't care, but he has got to pay for his actions. And so, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and upload this video because I think that the point gets across a little better if they're not so long. Yeah, Sarah Homeless here, still searching for sanity, I guess. Elaine Woodward, own up to this, and I will remove this video. Call me back. Contact me. Them, dude. Your husband is a jerk. You deserve better, Elaine. And my kids need us, okay? They need me too. You're just like babysitting. You're just like full-time babysitter now. You know, screw your retirement. You're letting